to be an actor. So I decided to go straight into studying to be an actor. So I went down to Napier and did a course there for 2 years. And then after that, I went to Auckland and did another 3 years studying. So that's 5 years specifically studying to be an actor. Then after that, I did a lot of free stuff. I made my own work, which if you want to be an actor, you have to make your own things, especially in New Zealand. Like make your own theatre, write your own work with people who you like, perform all the time. Because if you're just sitting by the phone waiting for someone to give you a call, it gets a bit hard and no one really does that. You've got to get yourself out there a lot. And so I've spent 6 years doing a lot of that. And then finally I had an audition for something like Shortland Street. And had the audition. What you do is you go into a little room and there's probably about 20, 30 people, maybe even more than that, people going for that same role that you want to get. So you just sit there and you've got your script and there's a camera on you and there's the lady who's doing the casting, who's basically judging you. She sits behind the camera and she reads the other person's lines. And you just sit there and do your best in front of the camera to do the scene, do all the words. And then after that, if they like you, they'll get you back again with a smaller group of people. And then if they like you again, then they'll hire you. And that's what happened with me. They eventually got me on, and yeah, I spent about maybe a year and 8, 9 months on the show. Yeah. So. That's kind of a little introduction to me. I do a lot of theatre mostly, because there's not that much TV work going on in New Zealand. So yeah, basically that's on stage doing plays like Shakespeare or stuff we wrote ourselves. And usually the stuff that you write yourself is going to be the most fun, the most fulfilling. So yeah, that's pretty much a background of me. I did a lot of adverts as well, like adverts for McDonald's, once for overseas, for like there was a yogurt one in England, and they're nice little jobs. They're not good. They're not good in the sense that it doesn't make you feel good doing them in a way. It's just nice, a good paycheck for a while, but it's nice to have that option of that little extra paycheck every now and then as an actor, because money doesn't often come in as an actor. There's not a lot of work in New Zealand. So yeah.
Okay, thanks for the intro. Yeah, I'm still waiting for this thing to load up. So everyone has their questions now, and
Marshall asked you.
Christian, you want to go first? You go for it.
What is your embarrassing moment?
There's quite a few. So the question was, if you didn't hear, what's my most embarrassing moment? Is that on the show? Yeah. So my most embarrassing moment, there's a lot of them. So it's like forgetting lines is always embarrassing. Doing silly things like bumping into tables when you're not supposed to bump into a table. But probably the most embarrassing is when I first started. You know, have you guys felt that when you start something new, you get a bit nervous, and when you get a bit nervous, you get a bit gassy? Do you guys get that? I get that quite a lot. So the first week I was on the show, and every single time I was on set shooting stuff, I was just constantly feeling really gassy, so I was just constantly crossing my legs, trying not to fart. One day I just kind of laughed it off, and yeah, from then on, everyone does it on set. They make a big thing of it. It's quite a funny thing to do. So, I felt at home after that. Yeah, good question.
Good question, Christian.
Yeah.
Well, someone else had that question as well. Who was that? Sunjay.
It's a good question.
So that's a great question. Well, shall we work our way around?
What's the best part of being an actor?
Best part of being an actor, well, for me, there's a kind of freedom to it. Myself, I personally don't like having a job that's the same. Like, say, for example, being in an office or working on a computer or being in the same place all the time. I like my environment to change. I mean, everybody's different. Some people like that, the kind of having their own little space and being there every day. personally, I'm not like that. I like things to change all the time. And being an actor, it does. Every single day you're doing something different. You could be a murderer one day, and you could be the heartthrob the next day. It's always changing, and that's probably the biggest thing I like about being an actor. It's always changing.
Smart.
Marshall,
Love this.
What do you want to be when you're little?
hang on.
No, Marshall, you gotta do your question.
Read your question out.
There is it, see?
No. Read your question out, Marshall.
It's real fun.
I'd already showed it to him.
Just do it.
I think I might know which one this is, but
Have you got more swag?
yes. But the other question's a really good question. What was the other question again?
What did you want to be when you were little?
Yeah, the earliest memory of what I wanted to be when I was older was when I was very young, a lot younger than you guys. I remember going to a big skip, like a big dump, where you go to take all the rubbish and stuff. It was a big landfill, and we went to drop some stuff off with my parents. And I remember looking around and seeing like, oh, a broken bike and all these magical things. And at the time, for about a year after that, all I wanted to be was I wanted to work in this dump. And